Hi friends, welcome back. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. So please forgive me. Right now I know I'm so stuffy sounding, but I have a combination of a broken nose and allergy sinus stuff on top of it. So please forgive my snotty sound. All right, so with these are so cool looking. So I want you to be able to see how this looks. So this turned out like, it looks like glass with beads in it on one side, and then I'm expecting when we, take it open, the other side will just be, the beads. Now, if you want to see what I used to put this together, that video will be attached. But right now I just want to, pull them out and show you. All right, so here's our Z. Yeah, so that looks so pretty. So if you can see it from the side, like it actually looks like glass, like colored glass with silver beads in it. And we're just gonna go backwards here. There's our R, and these look absolutely perfect. These came out perfect. And here's our S, and I like this because it has, a little bit of space in there, and the blue came through. There's our T, same thing. Our U, these turned out so nice. V, Scott's sneaking through while I'm doing a video, trying to pretend like I can't see him. All right, there's our W. That looks good. And, oh, this X looks really nice. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. And here's our Y. There we go. And if you hear that slurping, that's Chloe. She's slurping down water like she's never drank any before in her life, because she's a good girl. All right, there's my Q. Looks so good. I am really happy with how these turned out. Looks good. There's my I. I always feel bad for the I because it's like so small and just, And my O. And there's my H. And my G. My F. Now this one, I'm not sure why, but some of my little beads look white in there, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's still pretty though. My E. Looks so nice. I love popping these things out. There's my D. C. These turned out so pretty. There's the N. The M. A. And I like how it's kind of like randomly on each different side. That's very cool. And the J. And honestly, these came out so good. There's like the edges look perfect. There's nothing that these things need except to sit another 12 hours and then get some hardware on them. Looks so good. And my L. Last one. All right, yes. So those turned out really, really nice. Put some in different ways so you can see. Yeah, so I'm really excited about these. And I really like how they turned out. So listen, I hope it was helpful. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. Thank you again for stopping in, and I'd love to have you as a subby friend. Have a blessed and beautiful day, friends, and the video will be attached if you'd like to see what I used to make them. See you later. Bye. These little boxes are fantastic. I got these from IKEA. It comes in a pack of 3 for $3.99, and they're a good sized box. They're a little hinged box, and I love this. So these little silver balls, I got these from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna set the little box up there. All right. So one of the things that I have found when I'm using these, I put them in, but then I want to only fill my letters part way with epoxy. You don't want to fill your letters all the way with epoxy. You want to do this in a couple stages. And to be perfectly fair, I'm finding that with a lot of my letter molds, that if I fill them in 2 stages, they dome nicer and they look good with less effort. All right, so I'm gonna put this on fast and just fill these little guys up, okay? I'm just going to use a syringe that I use for crafting. All right, so now I'm going to just put it on a faster mode. I'm going to go through and fill all of my letters with epoxy. I'm using the 2-part epoxy, part A and part B by Pro Marine. And then I'm only filling these halfway full, and then I'm going to let this sit and get hard, and then I'm going to come back, and you will see I'm going to come back and add the blue to it. Now, I've had a lot of people say that they really like just watching the epoxy be filled, that it's very soothing. So I am going to let it run. I'm not going to talk through it. I'm going to let it run, and then it will come back after this part with the next part, okay? these guys here are dry. Now I'm just gonna finish them up. So now with these, I'm gonna put just a little drop of blue in there. I think that blue and silver will look really nice together. This is just alcohol ink I got at Michael's. Now I am constantly epoxying these tops together, you know, touching them with epoxy in my hand, so just know to be careful when you're doing stuff like that. I've actually also, for the second time, epoxied my heat gun to the off position. So there's that. Now when you put your alcohol ink inside your epoxy, it makes this very clear, you know, glass looking kind of look. You see? Now, if you want like a darker epoxy look, I mean a darker alcohol ink look, then you would put your alcohol ink on top of your epoxy. All right, so I'm just gonna go in and cover my letters. And from here, I'm not really gonna talk, and I'll go in and put it on fast.